Guys, Fat Cash here. Hope everyone's doing well. I got two picks for you guys for tomorrow. One ran a little bit. One ran pretty nice today, but I think that it'll continue to run. Usually, you see a lot of these runners. They tend to run a couple days, especially when they first come on the scene. But I'll start with Chnc. This one had a PR drop before the bell. But they didn't put it on the wave. They didn't put it on the wire. They didn't put it on a news wire. So not a lot of people saw this. It did have a slight jump at open and then it pulled back, but it churned nicely. It stayed right in between 50 and 60, right up in between there. It was churning all day. So I think this is, I think people are going to start to get wind of this. There was some news about their revenue, revenue being up 285%, so that's almost 3 times their normal, revenue, which is huge. That means, company's growing by three times its normal revenue. Also, this company has increased its personnel, so they're growing. This is a growing company. This company also has some of the products they deal with is they deal in the cannabis, and what they have cannabis magazines. That are they're in 5 different languages. They're in 55 different countries. They also have a website for sleep disorder where they're working on using cannabis as a treatment for people with sleep problems, and they're also doing stuff with the cannabis in the pharma industry. A lot of cannabis pharma stuff. So those, anything pharma is always a big thing. So that's the news that dropped on it today. I think overnight you're going to hear people talk about it more. I think you'll see a pop tomorrow. I really do. So keep an eye on that. That's one of my picks for tomorrow. I think I don't think 100% is out of the would be too far of a reach for this. Could go a little higher than that, but I think it's going to be somewhere in that range. So keep an eye on Chnc. The second one was Hiph, which ran pretty hard today. It actually hit over 400% at one point, pulled back. I think it settled in the 200% somewhere in there, but I think this one has more room to run. This is a they announced that they also had news that they announced their first shipment of nano-infused products. They deal mostly in the health and beauty sectors, which is huge. They also they distributed their products to not only the U.S. but Asia, certain countries in Asia. So this is something that could be big. I think it still has a lot of room because sometimes these stocks, when they first come on the scene, they'll run for a couple days. You've seen a lot of stocks nowadays running. It looks like the OTC market is back. Looks like it's getting healthier and stronger each day. Today was probably the best day that I've noticed in about a week or so. So I think it's starting to pull. I think people are starting to focus back on the OTCs, which is a very good thing. And so I think you're going to start to see more runners. And I think these two could be potentially runners tomorrow. So keep an eye on them. Again, use your own judgment. These are just my opinions. But I really like these for tomorrow. I still love ILS. There's mergers coming with that. I think there's still a lot of room on that one. And there's a bunch of other stocks I love still. But, and like I said, guys, anything that I give you, it's usually a long hold. You may not see... if they don't pop, they may, a lot of the times they come back a couple weeks later. I don't know if you guys noticed GRSO was running today. It ran a little bit yesterday. So there's life to that now. When I first did the video, it really didn't do anything. But like I said, these are stocks that I feel comfortable getting in. And even if they don't run, which I think they do, I think even if they don't, they're both sub-pennies. A lot of room to move. You've seen what TSMP did today. And that thing started as a sub-penny. Can you imagine? There's a lot of millionaires made today with that stock. So, and yesterday, and, even before that. But sub-pennies always have a lot of room to run. ENZC is going crazy. So, I like that this is a sub-penny. So you guys, there's plenty of profits when these things start running. So keep an eye on the news. I'm not saying these are the next TSNP or anything like that, but I think there's enough room. They're cheap enough where a profit could be made, a nice profit. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything else that I really like for tomorrow right now, but if I see something tomorrow, I'll hit it up on Twitter. I'll post it on this video as well, let you know. But for now, keep an eye on these two, and of course, ILS I think still has runner potential for tomorrow. I know it had a pullback today. It didn't jump today like I thought it was. You know, and again, like I said, guys, it's, you know, it's sometimes a guessing game. You could do the research, you can hear the news, and sometimes it just doesn't, it doesn't add up and it doesn't work. But I think both these stocks have now enough swirl. There's enough people talking about it and hearing about it. So I like the buzz I'm hearing about these. And like I said, there's a lot of people in on these and a lot of people in on ILS. So I think all three of these have potential to be a runner tomorrow. So keep an eye on them. And like I said, I will see if I can find you a new one tomorrow. And guys, if you don't know me, I'm on Twitter under FatCash7. And if anyone is seeing this from Twitter, I have a YouTube channel that you can check out. You just got to type in hot stocks, and I'll usually come up in the top 3 or 4. Okay, guys?